Hey guys, Charles here. This is the fifth week and the second training session of the fifth week. This went amazingly well. I only slept something like 6 hours and a half that day for the training session, and I was surprised by how strong I felt. Sometimes there's just something that just goes super well that you can't really pinpoint why, but this day was really good, you know. I started out with 287 plus band tension on high bar squats for 3 sets of 5. And I actually made an error here. I was supposed to do 275 plus band tension for 3 sets of 5. And I only realized this error after the second set. And I told myself, wow, this felt surprisingly easy. Like if the last workout I did 287 for 12, I believe, for low bar squats, and these felt easier, you know, with the band tension almost. So I just kept the same amount of weight, and I said, let's just do the third set with the same with this weight, even though it's an error. It just felt that well. I'm really surprised. I can't wait to see how strong my raw squat will be when I'll peak. Definitely over 400 pounds. That's what I really hope for, and I think it will be there. After this, I had some pause bench. The first set was 220 pounds, and I had to do 4 sets of 6. So the first 2 sets, I was supposed to do sets of 6 with 220 pounds, and then for the third set with 215 pounds, and the fourth set with 209 pounds. And these felt a bit harder than I'd wish, and right over here you'll see the co-owner's dog in like half a second. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But this yeah, these sets felt a bit harder than I wish. They were RP9. They were not all out sets. And towards the last few sets, it was maybe RP9 or P8. But you know, I had kind of like a light like trap strain or something. I don't know if I can't call it a strain. It was more like I slept incorrectly on my shoulder and upper back that night, and it was painful getting really tight on the bench. So after the first or second rep, I would lose a bit of tightness, and my back would be much more flatter. But even then, it was a good bench session, and I hit the numbers I was supposed to hit. So there's nothing wrong with that, you know. So some days won't be as good on certain lifts. And I can't be unhappy because bench and deadlift felt amazing. And as you can see here, my off the floor speed is freaking amazing. I was kind of sad I had to do block pulls here because I really wanted to see how quick my off the floor deadlift was going to be. And I still believe that my off the floor pull is stronger than my block pulls, but I might be wrong about that. Kind of like how I believe that my high bar squat might be stronger than my low bar squat. So I had to do 2 sets of 8 here of block pulls, and I was supposed to do 369 pounds for 2 sets of 8. And I was just, well, this time I didn't mess up. I was just too lazy to calculate exactly how much kilos and which plates I had to use for it to be 369 pounds. So I just knew that 170 kilos was 374 pounds, and just put that on, even though it's heavier, you know. There's no error. There's no issue with making more gains and just working harder. You know, if you can pull it off. And the second set, I did the set hook grip without the straps. I don't try to use hook grip all the time because your hands will tear. It's bound to happen. More so than if you did over under, because you're literally holding up the bar with your thumb skin. But I do think it's kind of important to do hook grip from time to time, at least with your warm-ups, because if you just go from never using hook grip to try and pulling a PR, mostly if it's like in the like 400, 500, 600, and really like a 1 rep max PR range where your skin won't be used to doing that type of work and not adapting to it, you really need to work on the skin and harden it before, or else it's just going to tear in your warm-ups prior to doing the actual PR, or it's going to tear before you're even past your knees or something, you know. So you guys can follow me on my Instagram. I created a fitness Instagram, as a lot of people has asked. It's written right there, and in the description should be the link. And those were the dogs of that are always at the gym that you guys saw. And I'll see you guys in I'll see you guys in 2 days, probably on Monday. I'm scheduled to do a 435 deadlift set, and I can't wait. I haven't touched that weight in a while, and I think it's going to be entertaining. Alright guys, see you next time.